Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it is time, ladies and gentlemen, once again, to enter Prestige. Entering 7th Prestige this time, like we usually do with these videos. I'm going to show you my combat record, my stats, the guns I was using, the kill streaks I was using, things like that. And hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. Short little video, but fun little series for some of you. What we're going to be doing is going down to Operator. We're going to be checking out the old combat record. So we're going to be entering 7th Prestige with 2 days, 5 hours, and 6 minutes of playtime. KD took a hit this Prestige. It was like 1.8-ish, I would say. And then it dropped a little bit here throughout the entirety of this Prestige. Win-loss, I believe, went up a little bit, up to 9,100 total kills, that kind of stuff. Let's look at some of the weapons here. Let's look at the old combat record. Now, I gotta wonder, what is the formula that they use to determine your favorite weapon? The HBR-A3, it says it's my favorite weapon, and it's actually said that for quite a long time now. But the HBR-A3 is my 4th most used weapon, and I rarely actually use it. I've barely used it, if at all, this entire Prestige. I think I may have used it 1 or 2 matches. I may have used it 1 or 2 matches the Prestige before this. The guns I use, of course, MP11. I use a bunch of KF5. Start using the AK-12 a bit more this Prestige. Of course, you guys know I use the EM1 a bunch. Not a great gun, but it's a fun gun to use. I use that quite a bit as well. So I gotta wonder, what is the formula for a favorite weapon? Is it the weapon I have the most time with? Because I think that'd be the MP11. The most kills is the MP11. I don't know. I wonder. I will have to wonder how they're going to go ahead and do that. But yes, top weapon here, MP11, followed by the KF5, AK-12, HPR, EM1, Ball 27. For the record, have not touched this gun since I was like 1st Prestige or something like that, or 2nd Prestige. Like, once it became overpowered, when it just, you know, stopped using it. That's how I like to do in this game. I don't like to use the OP stuff. As you can see, ASM1, I don't even touch that anymore either. But we've got the ARX and the IMR. I really haven't been using them a bunch, but you look at my KD with both these guns, I usually do very well when I use the weapons. It's just for whatever reason, I just don't use them a bunch. It's weird. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't. TAC-19, this thing's my baby. I've been using it a bunch this Prestige. You guys have been seeing videos of that. Definitely an awesome gun. AE4, I've given it a second chance. It's kind of like the EM1 for me. It's one of those weapons where it's not good by any stretch of the imagination. You know, if you try to put the AE4 up against the SM1, you try putting it up against Ball 27, HBR-A3, AK-12, KF5, MP11, like really any other weapon, specifically the rifles, AE4 is definitely down there. It's one of the worst rifles in the game, in my opinion. Some of you guys may disagree, and that's okay, but it's one of those fun guns to use. I enjoy using it because it's a laser weapon, right? Just like the EM1, I have a ton of fun using it. Therefore, I use it, even though, as you can see, 1.24, I don't exactly do that great when I actually use it. SN6, not the best of SMGs, but I use it a little bit. More sniper rifles, SAC-3s, been using them a little bit more. A melee, been picking up on that. I'm starting to use the melee a bit. It's definitely a whole lot of fun. That gun is, it hits like a truck at ranges. I started using it a bit more this Prestige, and man, that thing just hits like a truck downrange. And then down here is the weapons I barely ever use, but you know, of course, have a couple kills with. Let's go check out game modes. What we've been playing game mode wise. Mainly ground war. Mainly ground war this Prestige. I played a little bit of kill confirmed, but mainly ground war, which, as you guys know, is 9-on-9. It consists of domination, kill confirmed, as well as team deathmatch. Didn't really play any search, didn't really play any momentum. Really haven't played a bunch of other game modes. It's mainly just ground war. I enjoy 9-on-9. I feel so Advanced Warfare has very good 9-on-9. It really kind of works out well if you're trying to use stuff like the EM1, you're trying to use stuff like the TAC-19, like I like to use, just because if you're facing 9-on-9, there's going to be people constantly at you. You know, if it's 6-on-6 where people can be a little bit further away, it's more about positioning, it's more about controlling the map and stuff like that, and you're trying to use an EM1 in that environment versus, say, an AK-12, you're not really going to do as good. But in ground war, it's just a cluster, everything's everywhere all the time. It's definitely a lot more entertaining for me anyway, and I can use the guns I like to use a bit easier in that game mode, so I'm playing a lot more of that. So, of course, domination, kill confirmed, and team deathmatch are going to be in there. Now, let's go ahead and look, I suppose, at score streaks. What score streaks have I been running this Prestige? So, UAV, you guys know, UAV all the time. I've been running System Hack a lot, but I've also been running a little bit of Bombing Run. Of course, I've been running a bunch of the aerial assault drone, just such good value if you use the aerial assault drone with rockets. Just amazing value. You look at that 85 kills, 300, or 85 earned, 340 kills. Definitely great, definitely great. I've been starting to experiment a bit more with the missile strike, although I'm not having a ton of experience with it. I'm trying to use like the Hellstorm with it to try and make it feel like the Hellstorm missile from Black Ops 2. It's not really working out that great, but of course it's all about experimenting. It's all about experimenting. I don't run the Paladin a whole lot. It's definitely a good kill streak. I just don't like the stress of going for really high kill streaks, and I don't really like the Goliath or the Vulcan, so I don't really go for those. And of course, that's a recon drone. Recon drone is a recon drone. You guys know how that works. It is what it is, I suppose. Here's all the fancy medals if you care about those, which I don't think you do. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, medals are a cool idea in principle, but they would be a lot cooler if there wasn't like a bajillion D of them. You know, it's like some of them are interesting. Like you could look at medals like the Unstoppable medal, the Vicious medal, the Brutal medal, the Relentless, the Ruthless, you know, Merciless, Super kills, Mega kills, Frenzy kills, Double kills, Quad feeds, you know, stuff like that. Those are nice. But all the random ones, like, oh, look at that, I've got 167 strafe medals. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that, I've gotten 18 assisted suicide kills. Oh boy, 904 times I've gotten a payback. And then there's some really random ones that are just kind of silly. Like you look, let's go all the way down here. Backfire, Secretary of Defense. What even is that? Destroy 2 projectiles with an Exo trophy system. Apparently I've done that 18 times. They should really cut that. They should really cut a lot of the filler when it comes to medals and just allow you to see the ones that actually, you know, are useful and then using, you know. Let's, I think that's about all we really need to see, if I'm right about that. Oh, 401 score per minute, if people care about that. Score per minute is really kind of weird, though. It's really subjective. Like, if you play nothing but Ground War, expect to have a high score per minute. But if you play nothing but Search and Destroy, expect to have a really low score per minute. If you play a little bit of both, expect to have a pretty mediocre score per minute, you know. So I never thought the score per minute was really that great of a thing. But I feel as though that's all the stats, that's all the stuff you really need to see. So I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to enter our Prestige. Let's hop into here. Enter Prestige 7 to continue your progress in public match. Reset your challenges, rank, and unlocks for a bit of Prestige. For this, you'll gain a Prestige rank icon, calling card, player gear, and a permanent unlock. Your armory will remain along with any calling cards, emblem icons that you have earned. More information, please. Everything you've unlocked, including weapons, experience, and challenges, will be reset. You'll have to rank up to reacquire them. Only the calling cards, weapon icon, yeah, we've all seen this before. Let's choose ourselves a permanent unlock, shall we? So let's go ahead and look at some of these things. I want to check out some stuff real quick. So, that's definitely interesting. So I cannot choose the new weapon as a permanent unlock. If you guys don't know, today with the update, a new weapon has showed up and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So it's over here and there it is, the OMH. Yeah, that's a thing now. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Now let's go and back there. So I'm not entirely positive I can't bring that. What exactly should I actually bring with me my Prestige? I really don't know. So we're going to have to go ahead and look. I should start just asking you guys for suggestions in the comments. Like, hey, what should I bring with me? Because really, I don't care. I think I'm going to bring the Amelie. I think I'm going to bring the Amelie. Because everything I already have, everything I would want, I already have. TAC 19, I already have. MP11, KF5, I already have those. You look here, AK12, IMR, it's already there. ARX 160, you get level 4. You know, it's like all the weapons I use, I already have. But the Amelie, I started using it, like I said, a lot last Prestige. I'm like, you know what? I might actually like the Amelie. It's definitely a really fun LMG to use. You know, it's kind of like an EM1 in a way, minus the hipfire accuracy. It just hits like such a truck at long ranges. You have to wait to level 46 to unlock it. So, bada bing, bada boom, we're going to go ahead and bring our Amelie with us. And there is no going back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of that particular Prestige icon. So you basically got the wings there, you've got the sword going down, then you have like this molten looking exo fist grabbing upon the sword. I think it's kind of cool looking. I think it's kind of a cool looking Prestige. But regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.